Flosstube. Welcome to Creative Whims Studio. Just a little update. Today is day 11 of being, what do they call it? Sheltering in place. I like that. That sounds so much better than quarantine or, I don't know, some of these other things people are coming up with. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on here and say hi. And I hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy. It's been a really busy week here. We are still getting orders. Y'all must still be shopping because we're still getting orders from our stores. Today is Friday. I plan on filming Flosstube tomorrow. I will be putting my new patterns on my Etsy shop sometime today, if not tomorrow morning. And today I'm recording making a little advertisement that I need to put on Facebook and Instagram for my CW Live course. Membership, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I don't know, just wanted to pop on and say hi, and I feel like shopping, like Amazon. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, being home and sheltering in place isn't anything new for me. I don't really go anywhere anyways. Hey, look what I found. Look what I found, the painting that I couldn't find. I mean, I knew it was just misplaced. I knew it was here in the studio somewhere, but anyways, Colleen, she asked me about it during the interview, and I was like, after I was done with the interview, I'm like, I gotta find that because now I just have to. Like, I think Colleen was more worried about it than I was. Anyways, just doing all kinds of like just random things that I need to get done. And I am going to work on punch needle tonight. I am going to work on it tonight and maybe do a punch with me sometime this weekend. And I need to start working on the punch needle book. I said it would come out in April, but we'll see. Y'all, I'm in my 5th printing of the cross stitch book, Celebrate. Can you believe it? I had no idea. I had no idea y'all loved books so much, but I love it. I'm excited. We have some other cool book ideas that I don't want to spoil the fun, and I want to give too much info away, but we have some cool things planned for y'all. So anyways, we'll see you tomorrow on Flosstube. Bye. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone's hunkering down and just focusing on their family and their crafts and maybe, I don't know, deep cleaning. I don't know. I know people were talking about cleaning out closets. I know Kristen was doing that, and trust me, I need that. I need to do that, but I work at home, so I'm still basically working as much as I always have been. So nothing's really changed for me other than I think this is day 13 or day 14 that I haven't. No, it'll be 14 days on Tuesday. Anyways, whatever. And I haven't really missed leaving the house. I mean, the grandkids still come over, and the boys still come over. I still get to see, you know, Bree and Eric when they drop the kids off and stuff. So I'm still seeing my loved ones, and it's just I'm not going to church and the grocery store. I have the post office pickup here, so I don't even leave the house for that. So anyways, I just hope everyone's staying well and being safe and staying home. The longer people are out there doing stuff that's non-essential, the longer we're going to be, you know, hunkering down at home. So. Yeah, Kevin is off work as of Friday, so I think I mentioned this. I don't know. I went live on Facebook a lot, and I've talked a lot, so I don't know what I've said and what I haven't said. But anyways, Kevin's off since Friday. We are going to take advantage of that time and finish the other side of the studio, and I want to work on this side of the studio over here in my painting area. We have these non-permanent walls that I want to remove to open that space up. I have so when you walk into my studio, the left side is, you walk in and there's a kitchen, and then pretty much the rest of it is like, there's a wall, a rather tall wall. Thank you, Jesus. And then my work area, like my computer, the large format printer, and my other computer all over there. And then you walk in and you go to the right. There's actually like 3 cubbies, and there's like a half wall dividing them. Not cubbies, but like work areas, desktops, like countertops that you'd have in a kitchen, drawers, you know, the thing to pull out for the keyboard and all that, because I used to have employees that worked here. And I haven't had employees in years, and I really don't see myself ever getting back to that point, and if I do, they would be on the other side working on the patterns. So we are going to take those half walls down. It's hard to explain, but anyways, it'll just open up my area where I am doing my paintings and the larger canvases, and I mean, you should see it right now. It's like I have to turn, you know, sideways to get in to my area. It's kind of crazy. So we're just gonna focus on getting things done around the studio and hopefully work on the basement as well. Grandbabies were over last Thursday, the light of our lives, and you know, when they're here, it just makes everything go away. All the bad stuff in the world, just, you kind of forget about it for the day. So it's such a blessing. Kevin and I did our live Q&A last week. What day? It had to have been Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. I don't even know what day. I think it was Tuesday night, because Wednesday, I had Witch Paint Wednesday, which was amazing. And yeah. Anywho, we really enjoyed that. It was fun. He enjoyed it too. So keep asking questions. When we're gonna do it once a month, and it doesn't even have to be a Q&A. It could just be us chit-chatting. Maybe we'll have a topic that we talk about or something like that. But if you do have questions for, if you want a question for that particular episode with Kevin and I, then just ask the question and then put for Kevin and Teresa. And if it says for Kevin and Teresa, then I'll hold that question off until we do the live Q&A. But we had a good time. I giggled a lot. I was just kind of nervous because, you know, he did so great. He's so calm and cool and collected, and it was just fun. We enjoyed it. And then that's pretty much it, you know, just continuing to work and just staying home. I don't really have any new people that I'm watching on Flosstube. I'm watching all my regulars. You know, I've been working at the house a lot on the computer and stuff. So Flosstube is just constantly playing. But I do want to mention Teresa Kitten Stitcher. She has her new Flosstube out, the recap of Market, and it's really good. She's a very good interviewer, and I even told her that because she interviewed me in Nashville, and I said, wow, you make that easy. And she goes, well, you know, I majored in journalism. So she just makes you feel comfortable. She's quick with her answers. She's quick with her questions, and there's no like awkward pause or anything. And she's got a great sense of humor. So anyways, check out her new video. I want to make sure to shout out Colleen and Cheryl at Stitching with the Sisterlies. We did a, what do you call it? Zoom. We did a Zoom interview, and they asked me questions about each one of my cross stitch designs and punch needle designs that I came out with in Nashville, which was very cool of them to do, and I had a blast doing it. They made it so easy because they're fun and they're a hoot. If y'all aren't subscribed to them, you gotta go check them out. Okay, so announcements. I went live last Tuesday, and I offered it's a free PDF download if anyone wants to paint with me. I didn't get the sketch out very early enough really for people to sketch with me or to paint with me. I need to slow down because I'm getting all my words mixed up. Oh, that sounds like a duck or something. I'm sorry. It's raining here. It's windy here, and I can hear some sort of bird outside the studio. Sorry, squirrel. So, what was I saying? Oh, anyways, this Tuesday at 2 o'clock on Facebook, I am going to go live again and do a painting. I'm going to get this image uploaded hopefully today, if not tomorrow morning, so that if you want to paint with me, you'll have time to download the PDF and get your canvas or your, substrate ready. But this is what I'll be painting on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. It's going to be very primitive colors. It's not going to be like bright and all that. It's just, I want it to be kind of grungy, and I don't know, she has kind of a primitive look to her, I think. Anywho, that's what's going on in the studio this week. So yesterday I spent most of the day, oh my gosh, today's Sunday, by the way. I spent most of the day yesterday getting my new product ready so that people can join the CW Live membership group. So CW Live, real quick, is just going to be an online painting membership group. It's going to be held in a private Facebook group. I will teach painting lessons live on Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, and then every other Tuesday will be a live Q&A. And anyways, it's membership only, and so I worked on getting that all ready, and so I've got people joining, so I'm super excited. We start that on April 7th. And then, so the golden ticket, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what is in the golden ticket. Ooh, I got to do something first. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I'm falling apart. I don't know if I'm getting arthritis or what, but my big toe on my right foot, like where my toe meets my foot, it's swollen right there, and when you touch the bone right there, it just kills. And so I'm limping around with that. Well, then yesterday, mid-afternoon, I got up, and I don't know if I got up wrong, or I don't know if I'm sitting too long, because I was sitting, using my laptop trying to get that product created online. Anyways, I sat a lot, and I got up, and my hips, so my hips killing me on the left side, and my big toes killing me on the right side. So I'm like hobbling around like I'm 90 years old. So what is going on with that? But anyways, okay, back on the golden ticket. We have 3 people that have gotten their golden ticket. So the golden ticket was an envelope. I made the envelope, and inside the envelope I put a $100 bill. So we gave away $400. And so the first person that contacted me was Leah. She got hers at the Cottage Needle, and hers was Faith, Hope, Peace, and Love. So she got hers at the Cottage Needle, and it was so cute because before I talked about it on my last Flosstube, she found the golden ticket, and she emailed me, and she said, "This is really weird." She's like, "There was a golden ticket in my pattern, there was money in there. What is going on? Do you know anything about that?" So anyways, and then by the time I emailed her back, I saw that she emailed me after that, and she's like, "Oh, I just watched your Flosstube. Yay, it's real, it's really my, winnings." So that was really cool. The second person that contacted me was Nancy Garner. She purchased Newcastle Bouquet, and she got hers from Needle Case Goodies. So congratulations to Leah and to Nancy. And then I think it was Friday, Carla from the Craft Addict. Now she has her own Flosstube channel with her daughter. And I'll put the link below to her Flosstube. So Carla, she got hers from Sassy Jack, and hers was Heaven in Nature. So what she wrote was just so lovely. She, works in the healthcare industry, and it's just been very difficult for all people. God bless them all. We're praying for you. We're praying that you stay well and that you get the equipment that you need. So anyway, she just had a really hard day, and she opened that and found that $100 in there. So she's like, "That was just what I needed. It was wonderful." So she's going to get the linen for, so she can stitch her Heaven in Nature. So so I wrote down what stores and what pattern I put the money in. because I thought that might come in handy, which I think it's going to, because there's still one out there and I haven't heard from this person. So the fourth one is in Pet All the Dogs, and that was in one of the patterns that Acorns and Threads purchased. So if your LNS is Acorns and Threads and you purchased Pet All the Dogs from them, go look in your pattern, because somebody has a $100 bill in there. And this is a great time to use it on stitchy stuff since you're stuck at home and you can stitch away. Oh, and I'm going to insert some pictures of a couple people are working on some of the patterns in the Celebrate book and are posting on Instagram. So there's 2 of them that are done, a daisy one and then the eggs one. So I'm inserting pictures here so you can see that. It's really exciting for me to see these stitched, y'all. So if you're stitching out of that book, please put it on Instagram, tag my name. Inside the book, I say which hashtag to use for that. I forget what it is. I think it's hashtag, I'll insert it below right here, y'all. I'm sorry, I can't remember what it is. Okay, questions and answers. Okay, questions and answers. Caitlin Stabenow, she said, are you from Michigan too? Yes, ma'am. Born, raised, and still living in Genesee County. I live 5 miles from where I grew up. Our Yvette Weibel said, do you have a cross stitch pattern for He Is Risen? So last week's angel card was He Is Risen, and I'll just show you real quick just to refresh your memory. No, I do not have her charted, but I think she's gorgeous, and I think it would be awesome charted. So what I like about that one is there's just a lot of color in it. It's really pretty. Look for that to be, it will probably be a year or more before it comes out, because I don't even have it charted yet. And I have another angel and Madonna and Child that are charted, and I just need to get them sent to somebody. Doreen Brinker, she said, on the samplers going forward, is there any way to shade on the next page so it's easier to know where you are on the next page? My program doesn't do that. Now, I don't know if it's because I need to update my program or if it's just that my program doesn't offer that, but the only thing I can say that would help you that would help you is just to like tape it, fold it over and then align it and then tape it on there. I don't know how else. I know some people actually take all the papers and make a big map out of it and tape everything together so they don't get lost, but I can't do that with my program, so I'm sorry about that. Debbie Beal said, do you know when the Patriotic Sampler will be available for purchase? I don't. It will be this year. It will either be June or September. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see the progression that Mary's making. It's turning out absolutely stunning. I love it. I love the colors. Can't wait to see it in person. She has a long ways to go on it though, and I'm not rushing her. So she's doing a great job, and she's doing it at her pace, and it's wonderful. So if it gets here in time for me to release it in June, it'll be released in June. If not, it will be in the fall. So fall at the latest. All right, whips. I got whips. So here's one of my works in progress. This is what I'm painting on Witch Paint Wednesday with my girlfriend Kristen. We go live on Facebook every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I made some good progress on this, I think, last week. I like the color of the yellow better. I did a lot of work, as you can see, on the wing over here. I added his beak so he actually looks way better. This is not going to stay black. It's got stars on it. That'll probably be blue or red with stars on it. And then the flowers. You know, there's still ways to go on it, but probably a couple more weeks and I'll have that done. And then I'm punching. I'm so excited. I started this last night, worked on it a little bit this morning, and I love and adore that cat's face. Is he not the most cute little cat? I'm looking to name him something. And the reason he's in the shape that he's in, like how it's curved, is because I already have what I'm going to finish it on. I actually designed this around the piece I want to finish it on. So that's why it's shaped like that. It'll make a cute little Halloween ornament. But I love that he's a gray cat instead of a black cat. I love and adore his eyes. But I'm looking for a name for him. You know, I've got several cats with pumpkins, and I've got, you know, Kitty on Jack, Halloween Jack. I mean, I've got all these, and so I'm not going to put Jack in the name at all. So anyways, if you have some cute and clever ideas of what I can name that, let me know. So those are my whips. Finishes, I had a finish last week and I forgot to show it. Let me grab it. When I did What You Paint Wednesday, we started these at Kristen's house, and then the next week her and I worked on them and finished them. It's just a daisy. We just wanted to do something simple because we were hoping we would get them done, you know, at her house when I was staying with Kristen. What I love about this is all the grunginess, the layers. I just love how it turned out. So it's just a very textured and kind of grungy daisy. All right, FFOs and haul. Okay, I do have a little bit of haul. Guess what I got, guys? This is going to be available in my Etsy shop, hopefully later today. Today's Sunday. But I got the Oxford punch needles in. The number 10 is the 1/4 inch. That's the one I use. And it's so nice because it comes with let me just set this down. Okay, so it comes with the stitch gauge. Use 4 stitches per running inch for filling in. Use 6 stitches per running inch. Okay, so anyways, it's got some directions on this, and it's got this little square that you lay over top of what you're stitching, and you can tell if you are stitching too tight or too loose or whatever. And then it comes with a little piece of yarn in it so that you can see how it's threaded. It's so easy to thread. Let me just show you how you thread it. You take your needle and you go through, you pull it through, and then you stick it in here. See how it's got a slit in there? You stick it in there, and you just pull it until it goes in there, which normally you have a longer piece and it makes it easier. And there you go. You have it. So now it's going in there and coming out here, and it's good to go. Also, it comes with a little handbook that has a lot of really good information in it. And then it shows on the back all the different needles that they offer. So if you, matter of fact, I'm going to kind of get up here close. So I have the 1/4 inch, which I think is, it's the number 10. Yeah, right here. Where my finger is, that's the one I have. So as you can see, they have other sizes, and you can see the different loop heights that they create. So if you're doing finer work with you want a smaller needle with smaller thread, you could do, God, wouldn't that's actually kind of interesting. Instead of doing like big rugs, so basically in between doing punch needle, which is tiny, like this, and then in between using a thick yarn, you could get a smaller one of these hooked rugs, oh my gosh, you could get one of these smaller needles, rug hooking needles for punching, rug punching needles, good Lord, and use a thinner yarn And so you could do things that are kind of like maybe placemat size. Instead of a big rug, instead of a tiny punch needle, you could do something kind of medium in between. That's interesting. I might have to get some of their other needles and play around with some yarn. So anyways, I have a bunch of those. I'm going to put those on my site, my Etsy shop. That's it for haul, I believe. I did order a bunch of art supplies, but they're not here yet. Weekly whims. I only have a couple. I had more, but like I think of things during the week, but if I don't write them down, I forget. So anywho, because of Lent, every Friday, you know, we're trying to eat. We've had scallops, we have shrimp, you know, fish, tuna fish if we're like really desperate. But we made the spicy shrimp tacos with cilantro slaw and sriracha sauce. That's a mouthful. But I'm telling you, I had a mouthful. I could have ate 10 of those. It was so fantastic. It's so good. I'm going to put the recipe on my blog because if you like shrimp, you will love this. Hold on. You know, I resisted shrimp now. Okay. I resisted fish tacos for years. I'd see it on the menu and I just thought, that's so disgusting. Don't be messing with my tacos, you know? I like them just the way they are. Well, anyways, I was at a restaurant one time and my friend, she was familiar with the restaurant and she said, oh my gosh, you gotta try their fish tacos. And I said, you know, that just sounds gross. And she goes, I will tell you right now, if you like fish, you will love these. So I got them and she was right. I could not get enough. It was so good. And we've never made fish tacos or shrimp tacos or any other kind of tacos at our house other than just, you know, the beef tacos, or sometimes we'll take venison and we'll do that. Y'all gotta try this. My other weekly whim is Mass Online. Our priest is doing live masses every weekend now. This is, you know, the most exciting time in the church, I believe, is Easter. He is risen, right? It's just a time of such rejoicing and celebration, and we're doing it at home, you know? It makes me so sad. And for him to be up there doing Mass to an empty church must be very difficult for him. I mean, this whole thing has been difficult on pretty much everybody. You know, like I said, it's not affected me a whole lot because I work at home and I'm still doing everything that I normally do anyways, other than going to church, and I'm not going to friends' houses, and I'm not going to get groceries, which I don't miss that part. But I know it's affected a lot of people, but I still worry. I still have my beautiful Brianna working at a pharmacy at a grocery store, and it worries me because people are coming in there that are sick, and you know, she's got 2 babies at home, so that concerns me. Ryan is still out there in the workforce. He's still out and about because he, you know, his job that he's working on is considered essential business. Kevin was at work all last week, but he's now laid off until further notice. You know, I still worry about my mom and Jerry. You know, they're pent up in their house and going stir crazy, and I don't know. So there's still a little stress there. You know, and just worrying about the world altogether. You know, what's going to happen to, you know, people that are losing their jobs or, you know, falling behind on their bills, and who knows how long we're going to be in this shelter-in-place situation. You know, I don't know. I don't mean to dwell on it, but I just thank God we're having, you know, live Mass online. And we didn't actually watch it live because it was yesterday at 5 o'clock and Kevin wasn't even home. But we got to watch it today. You know, I'd rather have Mass on Sunday anyways. But so I'm just thankful that our priest is taking the time to do that. He actually has 2 churches, so I don't know if he's doing that for our church and then doing it for the other church as well. I don't know. But anyways, that's just a couple whims, a couple weekly whims there. So now we're on to giveaway. Guardian Angel. it was the keyword to win the cookbook from Nashville, so I'll insert the random YouTube comment picker here. Easy for me to say. Okay, so you had to mention Guardian Angel in the comments to be in the drawing. And the winner is Hilma S. My guardian angel travels with me everywhere, although right now she's a homebody, LOL. Isn't that the truth? So thank you everyone for participating, and congratulations to you, Hilma. Congratulations, Hilma. If you could just email me your physical address right here, I will get that in the mail to you. And then this week I decided, because I get 2 of the Punch Needle Primitive Stitchers magazine. I get 1 as a designer, but I keep my subscriptions. I actually just renewed my subscription so that I can give away the 2nd copy. So if you don't have a subscription to this, but you love punch needle and cross stitch, then you're really missing out. You need to get a subscription to this. If you already have a subscription, go ahead and enter the drawing, and then if you do win this, pay it forward. Give it to a friend of yours. Give it to, you know, if you have a Flosstube, do a drawing, you know, give it away on your Flosstube, whatever. But that is the prize for this week, and our card is, you might recognize her, Oh My Soul. She's been charted and is available in a cross stitch pattern. On the back of the card says, nobody's life is perfect. When you're going through tough times, keep on going. It's brighter ahead. Is that not fitting or what? And you know, when I wrote the messages on these cards, who knew we would be in the times that we're in right now? But when I wrote it, it was more about like when you're going through hard times and then you see like maybe your best friend or your sister or your brother is just killing it, you know, and you kind of get down on yourself. When you're going through tough times, keep going, it's brighter ahead. You know how then you might be on a high and then your best friend is on a low. You know, that's how life is. There's ups and downs. So that was when I wrote that, that's what that was about. But we got to keep going because there's brighter times ahead. This is not going to last forever. This, you know, just like any horrific thing that happens in life or in the world, you know, this too shall pass and we'll get through it. But we got to make sure that we love one another through the whole thing and be kind and, you know, not let it get us down and not. Well, I don't know where my Chinese fortune teller is. Should I ask St. Anthony? Should I pray and ask St. Anthony to help me find that? It always works, but I took it with me to Nashville because when I went to Kristen's and I did my Flosstube at her house, I was going to do the Chinese fortune teller there, but I didn't end up doing it anyways. So I don't know where it's at. I normally keep the cards and that together sitting right there. So I can't do that again this week, y'all. Sorry. St. Anthony, I'm going to be calling on you again. So anyways, y'all, I just want to say thanks for being here and ask questions. Hang out with me on Tuesday while I paint at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hang out with Kristen and I on Facebook at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're looking for something to do and you want to chit chat with us, come on and join us. It's so much fun. So I'm out, y'all, and don't forget, create every day. Bye.